Market knowledge is underrated. It's the most important thing, and it's ultimately the thing that really determines your value as a great real estate agent. You see, what would happen if every single business day you made the decision to go to the major real estate websites and you had a look at all of the new properties that have been listed in the last 24 hours? And then after that, you then went and had a look at all the properties in the sold gallery that have been sold in the last 24 hours. And then you start thinking about, what does that activity really breed? Every single listing that's come onto the market right now, who are the buyers, sellers you know that if they went and bought that, even if it was through a competitor, would naturally mean that then they'll go and sell their property with you? And which sales have just happened right now that have all of a sudden stolen a buyer from the buying pool, which could be impacting one of your existing campaigns? You see, this is what great agents do. They're really about the intel around what actually happens with that market knowledge, about what's been listed, what's been sold, and thinking who needs to know about that particular listing and sale. This allows you to do incredible follow-up in the way that you go to work with your market appraisals. Make sure that you stay incredibly relevant to all of the buyers that you get to work with by actually showing them the new properties that have been listed and those properties that have been sold. And off the back of that, it lets you do great buyer work. Now, why is this such an important thing for what's going to happen next inside of our industry? Well, the reality of it is if you know every single property that's been listed and sold, that makes you better with buyers in any negotiation. You can be referring to sales that have literally happened in the course of the last 24 hours or the last 7 days to underpin their confidence to be able to pursue that particular home. It helps you a lot with your existing sellers because now you can be talking about the new homes that have come to market that are now competing for the same buyer pool. And at the same time too, other properties that have just sold that have literally stolen a buyer from their particular campaign. And then it makes you more dynamic when you're sitting there in that listing presentation, because you can be talking about the number of new properties that have come to market, the number of properties that have actually sold in the course of the last 7 days to get ahead of the trends. So this is such an important part. In being an amazing agent, you've really got to make that decision to go all in on actually collecting that market knowledge. The secondary part is how do you use that information to create an item of value that really makes it valuable for the customer to actually sign up to receive emails directly from you as an agent. What would actually happen if you start opting in your market appraisals, you start opting in anyone that you know that owns a property in a particular area, and particularly those buyers that you know that could actually be sellers. And you actually say to them, hey, every week on a Tuesday, I like to send an email of a summary of all the new things that have been listed and all the properties that have been sold over the course of the last 7 days. Would you like to receive a copy of that? That way they can literally click on the links to each of the individual properties, see what's being listed, see what's being sold, compare it to themselves, but actually see you as the agent who understands what's really happening in the market. Market knowledge is absolutely earned. You can gain it and you can lose it in under a couple of weeks. Make sure you keep this particular skill very sharp as we move through a whole series of transitioning markets.